the roughly 300 men and women a day that are staffing the stations across Montgomery County of Montgomery County Fire Rescue are faced with a very complex situation as we see our call volume picking up. We had seen a lower than normal rate of call and emergency activities for the first several weeks. And we see that returning to about statistical normal now. And we are also seeing about a 5 to 6 dozen cases of members in the community with viral symptoms on a daily basis. Those that have a fever, those that have a cough, or may have already been tested for COVID-19. More specifically, community needs to understand that to keep the men and women of the department safe, we transitioned a couple weeks ago to all of our personnel on every call, be it a car accident or an injured person with a broken arm or somebody who has a heart attack. We are now wearing surgical procedure masks on every incident that we're out and engaged with the community. We're wearing these masks, and these are medical masks, and it's utterly important that the community recognize the medical mask, procedural or an N95, is reserved for your healthcare professionals.
Dr. Travis Gayles, our public health director, put out an order in regards to wearing masks by all of our community members. And I want to make some clarifications so people are clear that there are no criminal penalties in regards to the issues in regards to any enforcement of those particular that particular order, and that the community itself, the community members, there are no civil violations on their part that are attached to that order. I know there's continuous talk from the county council that there may be pending legislation, but we will wait to see what that the result of that is. In response to the governor's orders on our folks to stay at home, the stay-at-home orders, as well as not congregating 10 or more people. We are still actively receiving calls on the folks who are aggregating 10 or more people, not at an alarming rate, but I will say that the vast majority of our community members are voluntarily complying whenever we are encountering those individuals in different scenarios. And our officers have replied back to us that people have been very cordial in their responses and understand the need to comply with the governor's orders. As it relates to the stay-at-home orders, again, we are just asking the public to continue to comply with the governor's order. We are, again, not actively looking for individuals who are ignoring the order, such as by randomly pulling people over on traffic stops. We're not doing that, but we will say that during the time frame of when we are conducting regular police business, such as calls for service, maybe on traffic collisions, or maybe during a traffic stop for a traffic violation, we will ask the question of an individual's personal business of why they are out in the community on our streets, and we will look for an answer that complies with the governor's orders.